Good morning and happy Friday. Happy almost Father's Day. The Chattanooga Market is here to kick the show off this morning. Melissa Lale is ready for a fantastic weekend at the market just ahead of Father's Day. And this is Justin Priest, who has High Priest jewelry, and he's got things for your dad as well. So good to see you both.
Great to be here.
I didn't want to waste any time getting to this because there's a lot to talk about.
Yes.
First of all, let's talk about just coming out to the market on Sunday with your dad. You have fun things planned?
Well, you know, it's kind of like Mother's Day where we make it really easy. All you have to do is bring Dad. And of course, we're giving him all the things that we're thinking most dads like food trucks, some really good food, some live blues music. We've got Rick Rushing, who's a local fave.
He's so great.
Yeah, he's so terrific. And then Drew Sturgey, and local beers. You know, just thinking about Dad. So if he's not a shopper, he can sit, relax, have a beer, enjoy some music. While everyone else in the family shops, you can buy him gifts while you're there. And it's just an easy day, an easy, free, fun day.
So let's talk about the buying him gifts and the dads who are not shoppers. So you might be lucky enough to have a dad who is a shopper, and congratulations to you. If you have a dad and you're thinking, oh, I wish he would like this, I wish he'd get more with the times and do this, then Justin Priest is who you have to know. So you have High Priest jewelry.
High Priest design. That's
High
right,
Priest design. You begin this, you were telling me back about 8 years ago, you happened to see some jewelry that you thought was great. You couldn't afford it, so you made your own.
That's right. I was broke and I wanted something, and I was determined to learn how to make something for myself. And the first thing that I made, I was just sharing with them, was terrible. And the second thing I made was probably worse. And I just became so fixated on getting it right that 8 years later, I haven't stopped.
Well, you have gotten it right.
Yes.
Melissa and I were looking at the table, and
We've pre-shopped it already.
We pre-shopped it.
That's right.
As we do.
But she would be looking at certain things, and then I asked you, is it really unisex? So this is great for men and women.
Yes. All of my jewelry is unisex. You know, maybe some items have a slightly more masculine, slightly more feminine vibe, but just about everything that you'll find on my market table, I sell almost equal parts to both men and women.
The thing I really like about it is I think a lot of men, I mean, you're young, so younger guys maybe are accustomed to wearing jewelry.
Right.
Melissa and I, our husbands, would probably have a difficult time being comfortable.
Right.
So,
Agreed.
but this is subtle.
Right, and he also has typical jewelry.
Correct.
This money clip that we were talking about.
I do. I've got a money clip right here. I'm going to have a few of them available at the Father's Day market this weekend.
Oh, that's nice. I hadn't even seen that.
And some of these rings are very very simple, very understated.
Very subtle.
I love the idea. A lot of men like to have, if they do some kind of work where they're working with their hands and they don't want to wear their typical wedding ring, this is a good, everyday wedding ring, but also if you like to have a couple for different situations.
Yeah. It's really, really nice, and it can be obviously a bit more of a showy piece, but if you do want something that just is there and could go unnoticed until it's time. Like, I guess this is a signet ring.
Yes, absolutely.
Now, can you engrave it?
So at the market, I just sell these as blanks, but I always let people know that I can do custom work. If you want a signet ring or a money clip or a pendant with your custom family crest or emblem, logo, custom artwork, I can absolutely help you bring that vision to life.
Can we talk about men and the power of bracelets? Y'all are loving bracelets these days, aren't you? These are really nice.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
They're adjustable.
They are, yeah. So I'm really proud of these. It's one of my newer designs. So the bracelet part here is all silk macrame that I weave by hand, and it works on a drawstring like this.
Nice.
And I don't know if the cameras will pick it up or not, but I've got my maker's mark cast onto the, there we go, onto the inside, and a stone set up on the top
really
side.
Pretty.
Yeah, and it's almost one size fits all. At least one size fits up to that size.
Now, can you jump in the river with that on?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So I want to ask you something. You mentioned that that's hand woven by you.
Yes.
So are you putting it on some type of a tool and then braiding it, or
I use
are you a super talented man?
a
more than you
hardcover
think?
book and some masking tape.
It's very technical.
I do a bunch of weaving.
The necessity is the mother of all invention, right? Okay, now talk about your designs here with the necklaces and things, because you've got a variety there as well.
Yeah, I've got
Melissa loved this one.
Yeah, show them the one I'm buying.
She thought that was great.
And
you
he
and
can
Ricky
make
can
more.
share.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a few different designs here. I've got my arrow design, some more abstract designs. I've got the flower design here, and on the back side of a lot of these guys, I don't know if the camera will quite pick that up, but I've got my maker's mark cast into the back side of those pendants as well. Yeah, I think
Very
you can see
nice.
that there.
So you're excited. You didn't have any to bring with you today because they've already become popular, but
Yes.
ahead of the market, you've got something that's Tennessee related.
Yeah.
Yes, so I just, over the last couple of months, I did a batch of Tennessee Tri-Star pendants. So just a little Tennessee flag in sterling silver with a black background. And the first batch sold very well. And I was trying to have a few of them on display today. They're not quite done, but this weekend I will have at least 8 of those available at the market. So
Very
I know there's a lot of dads out there rocking the Tri-Star on their hats, on their shirts. So come and get your old man a pendant to go with.
I love
Just don't
that.
call him your old man when you do it. So now, you mentioned the food trucks that are going to be there.
Yeah.
That's always high eating.
Yes.
I mean, it's not just a hot dog.
No, in fact, we do have a hot dog truck, and that's
And they're
not
great.
even like the hot dogs, I mean, it's all elevated, which is, yeah, they're terrific. Everything from empanadas to hot dogs to pizza to we have the best Thai food truck.
Oh,
better
stop.
than any Thai restaurant I've ever been to, Thai food. Sandwiches, burgers, terrific burgers. So
Then bring
it's
your
an eatery.
dad, and there's something you'll catch every part of his personality there at the market
Yes.
because of the variety of vendors. Where will you be?
It's a good question.
He's
I'm not one of the
looking at me.
reserved booths, so I don't know until I get there Sunday. But
Keep
I
them
will
guessing,
be.
Justin.
That's right. I'll be inside the pavilion. You see my logo maker's mark, so
Yes.
look for that on my table.
You
And
can
the
always
long line
ask
of-
up front.
And the long line of people.
Yes.
There you
waiting
go.
to buy.
Look for the rush.
All right, just try to beat Melissa to this one because she's eyeing it. The market 11 to 4 this Sunday. Enjoy time with your dad. Let him shop for him. You shop for him. Go ahead and get a jump start on Christmas shopping. I know Melissa's thinking that way too.
Yep.
And great to have y'all both this morning.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Aqua Living now has 14